Alright, here we are. I got the smoker going here, so bear with me. We are at Smallwood store. It was built and founded in 1906 on the Chokoloskee Island by Mr. Smallwood. It's been here forever. Well, since 1906 anyway. It is a historical site that we thought that we would come check out and share with you. So let's go do that. So we just came into the Smallwood General Store. It's a museum now. It's absolutely amazing. Step back into old Florida. You can't believe this. Check it out. The very first thing I want to point out to you guys, here's the counter at the general store, and you're going to notice something here. You see how it's angled in like that? They built that just to accommodate the big hoop skirts of the time from the early 1900s. You don't see that every day. That's super, super cool. This also served as a post office for Chokoloskee, which is where we're at. We're in Chokoloskee Island, Florida. Southwest Florida is where we are. Way down there. And it's so funny because it talks about the name Chokoloskee here. And we lift this up and we learn that it was actually called Comfort. But once they moved here, the McKinney people, they changed it to Chokoloskee, which is a Seminole word for old house, because they didn't think Comfort was a good name for a place with so many mosquitoes, which they called swamp angels, which is hilarious. I mean, that's some good Florida lore right there. Swamp angel. It's where the Calusa Native American tribe lived. You can see they would use shells and stuff as tools, make their own really amazing society. And this is a bust of Susie Billy, who is a shaman of the Seminole Nation. I'm gonna have to learn more about her. Check her out. I'm gonna look you up, Susie. Alright, here's a picture of Ted Smallwood. He was the postmaster here from 1906 to 1943 and also ran this general store that is still here today. Run by the same family, by the way. Still owned by the same family. And check it out. The man himself is still here. How you doing, Ted? Taking in a good, nice January Southwest Florida breeze. Thanks for having us in, buddy. There's something else I just learned about old Ted here. He played the violin very well, but he also spoke both the Seminole and Miccosukee languages fluently, which is amazing because instead of coming down here and just putting his will on everybody, he became part of society down here. Very cool. I just noticed this also in the Seminole section. They've got Chief James Billy, who was the chairman of the Seminole Tribe of Florida at the time, and Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. She was an author and an Everglades conservationist, and that's a picture of her. And sadly, I know most of you watching this have heard her name before. Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. There's a high school named after her where horrible shooting took place here in Florida. But there's the woman behind the name. Wow. I'm not sure if you can read this or not. You probably can't. But Ted Smallwood, while he was here, from 1873 to 1992, they have this listed, though. So 2 of those on there he didn't actually go through. But what that is a list of hurricanes that he actually went through down here and marked how far the water came up. 6 foot of water at the top, 5.5 on one of them. Some of them, the 4.5 of water, 1929 says water drowned many on Okeechobee. That's crazy. And then one that just says washed off Flamingo and Cape Matacumbe, which is also crazy. And the last one listed on there is Hurricane Andrew. And if you're older like I am in Florida, you will never forget Hurricane Andrew coming through. That was devastating. So check this guy out. That's Bloody Ed Watson, it says, and he was a successful local cane farmer. So Big Sugar has been bad since the get-go. He was a local cane farmer with a fierce Wild West history. In October 1910, a group of the natives came up here at the dock, here at the store, and killed him because they were convinced that he was shooting the farm workers on payday and feeding them to the alligators so he didn't have to pay them. And they kept finding their bodies floating down the river here, and enough was enough, and they just showed up one day and said, yeah, Mr. Watson, that's it for you, buddy. That's a crazy story. Florida, man. Wait a second, I gotta come back to this, the story. The plot thickens. This is crazy. Apparently this is what happened. Maybe Smallwood sold Mr. Watson damp paper shotgun shells. So when he showed up, pointed his shotgun at the crowd that got together because they were so mad at him for killing workers, it's taking their money, that it misfired, and that's what killed him. So, look at it. There's Mamie. Good job, Mamie. I also have a full gift shop here as well, so it's still a working store. They have books on what do we got here? Like all kind of Florida books. They've got tellable cracker tales as opposed to non-tellable cracker tales, which I'm sure there's tons of. And if you like that, you can check out the White Trash Cooking 25th Anniversary Edition. They got it all.